Now it's time to practice morphing into animals.
Hi there. I know you're probably not used to talking to a hawk, but there's a bunch of things in my world that you've never seen before. My name is Tobias. I can't tell you my last name or any of my friends' last names or where we live or our phone numbers or just about anything. I wish we could, but we can't. You see, you're probably like most people who look up at the stars at night and wonder what it would be like if creatures from another planet ever landed on Earth. Well, you can stop wondering. It really happened. Not so long ago, the Earth was invaded by an alien race, the Yeerks, and their evil leader, Visser III. The Yeerks take control of other creatures by crawling into their heads and turning them into controllers or slaves. The Yeerks have already conquered other races on other planets, and their mission on Earth is moving fast. Many people in our town may seem normal at first, but they're far from normal. Even our school vice principal, Mr. Chapman, is a controller and a leader in the recruiting organization called the Shed. Andalite warriors came to Earth to battle the Yeerks. They failed, but before they were defeated, a brave Andalite, Prince Elfangor, found me and my friends, Rachel, Marco, Cassie, and Jake. He gave us a really cool power. He gave us the ability to morph, to change into any animal we touch by acquiring its DNA.
Go ahead, Marco. It's your turn to try.
Wow, it amazes me every time!
Check it out! I came up with a name for it! Animorph! Get it? Animal morph?
Yeah, Marco. Animorphs. That's us. 5 kids versus the Yeerks. And we're the only ones left who can stop them. If the sharing spreads any further, the human race will surely be doomed. We need your help. The first thing you'll need to do is get used to working with us. If you use the arrow keys on the keyboard, or take your control pad and press the direction key, you can take control of the group. Now, you can move all 4 characters to any place. If you hold down the left shift key on the keyboard, or press and hold the run button on the controller while moving, the group will speed up. Try moving around. Good. You can use the tab key to select a different player. Choose the member that you would like and walk over to the key near the back corner of the barn and click the action key. This allows you to immediately acquire items for your inventory. There is no limit to the amount of items you can have in the inventory. Now, walk to the silver box. To open the box, click the Action 2 button to bring up the inventory menu. Now, with the arrow buttons or the direction keypad on your controller, highlight the key. Once the key is selected, press the Action 1 button and you will now be able to open the box.
Alright, more energy bars.
Now you'll learn how to acquire a new Animorph. Walk your party close to the squirrel. Now that you are by the squirrel, press the Action 1 button. This will allow you to get the squirrel morph. You will begin the game with your base set of morphs, but by touching an animal, you can acquire an animal's DNA, therefore adding to your list of possible morphs. When you want to morph, you need to find a morph safe zone. You will see the morph signal light up. Now, by pressing the Action key, your list of morph possibilities will be displayed. You can select an animal by moving the Direction key. Go ahead, select an animal.
This isn't working. Let's try another way. This isn't working. Let's try another way. We can morph right here.
Remember, if you ever want to make your team run faster, just use the left shift or the run button like you did before. Go ahead and move the team to the edge of the forest.
I think we need to get over there. I think we need to get over there.
Now you are free to move about in the practice course. If you need to jump, press the action key. To super jump, double-click the action key. You will have certain special features for each animal, but you'll discover those on your own. Try out the course.
Oops, I should try that again. Jump, duck, and roll. Oops, I should try that again. Oops, I should try that again. Oops, I should try that again.
Next, you'll learn how to control your animals in combat. Go to the side of the barn and click on the electrical panel. Next, you'll learn how to control your animals in combat. Go to the side of the barn and click on the electrical panel. Next, you'll learn how to control your animals in combat. Go to the side of the barn and click on the electrical panel. Now, select the difficulty level by clicking on the setting you want to use. Since you're just starting off, I'd recommend going with the easy setting for now. Once you get the hang of combat, you can try the more difficult levels if you want. Great! Now click on the Start button. A new menu will appear that shows you the available animals you can use in combat. Select one animal for each character in the party. The animals you select will fight in the battle. Once you've selected a combat animal for each character, click the Action key. Okay, when you want to battle, only the animal with the circular disc underneath its body will be able to fight. You will have 10 seconds in order to pull off your moves in combat, and then the next animal will move into position. If your energy bar should ever dwindle to 0, you will automatically exit the combat and start over again. Now that you know the basic moves, let's see if you can help us save the world.
Don't be out too late. Okay, Mom. Good luck with the survey.
Hey, Cassie, how are your parents?
They're good. I was just talking to them about an animal survey they're doing for the mining company.
What kind of survey?
It's really cool. They want to log the entire animal population so they don't disturb the environment. It's good to see more people care about animals.
I love animals. They're delicious.
Marco!
Relax, it's just a joke. Does anyone else around here realize that it's summer vacation? Let's have a little fun.
I think we realize that, Marco. But it's not like we can forget about the invasion of Earth.
I know, but things have been pretty quiet for a while now. A little too quiet if you ask me.
I guess we should take care of business first. Maybe we should check out Vice Principal Chapman's office.
Good idea, Cass. At the least we can find out when the next meeting of the sharing is happening.
Sounds good to me.
I can hardly wait. Looks like the janitor's ring. Let's check it out.
It's locked. Cool, a notepad. This one's locked too. Open sesame.
Hey, there's nothing but cockroaches in the janitor's closet.
Ew! Roaches!
It could be a useful morph. Yeah, if we could catch them, let's go. Man, it smells funky in here.
It's a janitor's office, not the botanical gardens.
Hey guys, Chapman just left his office.
We need to get up there somehow.
Rach, your gorilla morph would be perfect here.
Alright, that jogger is still here. Let me just find a safe place to morph.
This is a good place to morph.
This looks like a good place to morph. Well, I won't be winning any beauty pageants looking like this. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Now that was a jump. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Now that was a jump. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Jump, duck, and roll. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Jump, duck, and roll. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Jump, duck, and roll. Now that was a jump. Now that was a jump.
Good job, Rach.
That wasn't so hard. I found an optical disc. I'll try it with the PC. I found an appointment book.
What's in it?
Huh. Looks like Chapman has some kind of appointment this afternoon. 2 stars even.
Sounds you're related to me.
I have to complete some sort of puzzle to move forward. Great. It's locked. Great. It's locked. Great. It's locked. Listen to these book titles. How to Rule the World in 30 Days or Less. How to Be More Relaxed and Still Be an Evil Controlling Menace. Recipient, the tender story between parasite and host. These yerks must be geeks. Great. It's locked. Whoa! It's a map of the mines!
That's weird. I wonder why the Yerks would be interested in the mines. Hey Rach, Chapman left the building. Hurry up and get out of here.
Great. It's locked. Great. It's locked. Great. It's locked. Gorilla power. That's the ticket. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Now that was a jump. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Gorilla power. That's the ticket. Jump, duck, and roll.